It's time to focus on the things you need, the things you deserve. You deserve a healthy body, supplements that get you moving and keep you moving, that make you feel good, look good, do good. And they shouldn't contain GMOs, artificial ingredients, or heavy metals, ever. Supplements that are clinically studied, use proven absorption technologies, are designed by scientists, and are ethically sourced and produced. Supplements with everything you need, nothing you don't. You deserve a company that you can trust, that's dedicated to safe manufacturing practices and third-party testing, that ensures the highest quality of effectiveness from extraction of ingredients all the way to the composition of the packaging. Wait a second. You deserve to see the process. You deserve a company led by a CEO with a deep belief in the power of people, dedicated to inspiring entrepreneurs to achieve success. A company with a phytonutrient chemist and expert on natural molecules who is obsessed with human health and has your best interest in mind to design its products. A board comprised of talented doctors from around the world. You deserve to be surrounded by people you trust and look up to. Empowered ambassadors that inspire wellness every day. Leaders who are rooting for you to be the best version of yourself. A community that works hard and plays hard. You deserve to experience adventures that take you around the world, and you deserve to be recognized for your hard work. It's time to get what you deserve. It's time to shift your focus. 3.
Well, hello and welcome, everybody. I am Adrianne Carbonell Ruiz. I am chiming in from Austin, Texas, and I am excited to be introducing all of you to the world of 3 tonight. Wasn't that a great video? It's one of my favorite videos that the company put out because you really get to see A to Z, the entire makeup of what we do here at 3, which is helping people be happier and healthier, as well as helping people all over the globe with that. And being able to really, help others. So it's pretty amazing to be a part of the world of 3. Just to give you a little background about myself, my background is in health and wellness and personal training. I've been nutrition coaching and doing personal training for over 2 decades now. I have 19-year-old twin girls. I am married to an incredible husband that has been doing this profession with me side by side full time for him 30 years, myself for 16. And it's been an incredible experience. So why did we say yes to 3 after, having had some experience in this industry before? I'll tell you why. They have uncompromising standards. The quality of the products is bar none. They work. I don't have to worry about if somebody's going to see or feel a result. They work. The science and the technology behind them is incredible. And really, that's all I care about at the end of the day is people being happier and healthier. The only other thing I really care about is that right now we're in just such a different times, right? Our economy is constantly changing. And one thing I love about being in the e-commerce space is that you really get to build your own economy with this type of business, right? And, it's counter-cyclical. So when there's other things going on in the world, our business is rising, right? So that's something I really appreciate about having been so long in this profession and having, had quite a bit of success financially as well. And really, we're entrepreneurs here, right? So if you consider yourself somewhat entrepreneurial or you haven't had an opportunity to be entrepreneurial yet, you can be an entrepreneur with the world of 3. And it'll be really exciting to really introduce you to this tonight so that you can make a more of an educated decision. So I really believe that. We're here to educate, you decide, and we support. So we're going to dive in. And I'm going to share with you a little bit more about the power of 3 and really how you can thrive with 3. And 3 is really all about 3 things. It's about loving yourself, loving your family, loving your community. It's about people, purpose, and platform, my friends. It's about delivering greater health to the people. It's about a platform for entrepreneurship. And it is through a global caring community that we're able to share the world of three. So, Three International really was founded and based on a collaborative effort from a group of experienced international business builders. I happen to, with my husband, be one of those experienced builders that was invited to the pre-launch of this event, of this company, not this event. And it was a unique experience for me. I've never been this new in a business before. And I said yes because of the collaborative effort. It wasn't just, some guy starting a company and da da da. It was a group of collaborative leaders who'd seen success in this industry coming in and saying, "Hey, what's the best, way to help others earn, a way to help other people win? What's the best way to ensure that people really are getting results on the products?" Right. So that is how that was. It was just a group, a collaborative effort. Okay, I can see now that you guys can see the slides. So perfect. And we launched May 2023, so we're about 18 months old now. And yeah, we're very new. I mean, we've got our sleeves rolled up. We're just getting started. We're headquartered in Lehi, Utah. We have additional offices in Hong Kong and Indonesia. I was fortunate enough to be at the Hong Kong launch, so that was a really great experience for me. And I love that this is such a cross-culture business, and you're not limited to your brick and mortar area. And that's really what it's about. It's about a diverse global community of leaders who are coming together, right? We talk about knowing the way, going the way, showing the way. That's what leaders do. They know the way, they go the way, and they show the way, and they help others win. And our management team is phenomenal. Daniel Piku is our founder and CEO. He's had 20 years of business experience, 7 in the e-commerce space. So he's making it easy for me to sleep at night because I know he's doing all the day in and day out operations along with Troy Moore, our COO. And Dr. Dan Gubler is our Chief Scientific Officer. He's absolutely phenomenal, Caltech trained, PhD in organic chemistry, formulated over 70 different nutritional supplements. He's got 16 patents granted and are pending, and he's amazing. And more about this opportunity, like what are we really? I mentioned this before, but we're a cross-border social e-commerce business, right? And we're open. This is our phase 1 markets currently in the US, Canada, Greater China, Hong Kong, Macau, Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, Taiwan, Japan, Thailand, Vietnam, Philippines, New Zealand, and Australia. Do you guys know anybody in those countries? Because if you do, you can introduce them to the world of three as well, and you're in business. And really, when we think about social e-commerce, I ask you, how many of you guys have purchased something online in the last, I don't know, month? Right? I have, right? I've purchased things from Amazon. I've purchased things off Instagram and Facebook. I've purchased things online, and that truly is cross-border social e-commerce, and that's what we participate in. And so who are we looking for? Our target market is people who want a business opportunity to work on their own time and space. So you're looking for more time freedom if you're here tonight. Maybe you're somebody who just wants to have better health and wellness in your life, and you're tired of trying one-off products or one-off nutrients, just hoping to get the right supplementation and still feeling like there's a gap in your health. We've got you covered there. And we're looking for people who want to be connected with a like-minded community of global leaders, right? People who want to elevate and support, and you want more in life, but you want it to be on purpose. And that's really who we're looking for. And so our approach to wellness is quite unique, actually, when we think about the old paradigms of wellness. And of course, 20 years of my self-coaching in this space. Yes, we used to be a lot more reactive, right? If it's not broke, don't fix it. Okay. And so some people would wait till they're really ill or they're really sick or they're having a challenge. They have different types of symptoms before they go, oh, wow, I really need to take care of my body. Or they know they need to take care of their body, but there's just so much out there information wise, it can be kind of confusing to know exactly what to do. And we used to say things like, you are what you eat. But the reality is you are what you absorb. We live in such a toxic world and a toxic environment nowadays. I think the New England Journal of Medicine came out and they released a study. They're showing that younger people are having heart attacks. And what they're doing is they were testing the plaque in the arteries and they were finding microplastics in it, right? And we're eating this much food in America, right? But we're only getting this much nutrition. We need to change that. We need to get more nutrient dense foods. And maybe then we could actually change our DNA blueprint. And that's something we really are proactive about. So 3 is all about proactive wellness. It's about getting the right absorption into your body with the right nutrients. If the body gets what it needs, it does what it's supposed to do, right? The body's always the miracle. And then really through the curation of phytonutrients from whole foods, we're able to really change those absorption levels, change your DNA blueprint, talk about improved lifestyle, better environment, and more being able to determine your health and longevity long term. So we do have an entire scientific advisory board, and these professionals are absolutely incredible. I mean, I look at what they've put together here, and I get so excited because you have these medical professionals who have their own practices. They're very busy. You know, some of them work for the Mayo Clinic, John Hopkins. Like, we're not talking about just an average, medical professional. We're talking about people with huge, successful careers who see the value of what's happening in three, and they said, hey, I'm going to volunteer my time. I'd like to be a part so I can share the world of three with others. And they travel with the company. They're able to share and promote why they love the three products so much. Each one of them has their own personal testimony of how the products have worked for them in their life. And you really don't see a lot of medical doctors backing nutritional supplements, but these doctors are. Why is that? Right? I mean, they're doing it pro bono too. This is not a paid position. This is just them volunteering their time. I'll tell you why. There's something very different here in the world of three with our products. We talk a lot about exploration, curation, and absorption, and that is what our science and technology is based on. So it would be also safe to say that we have this many supplements out in the market, but only this many are really maybe working. And what's the difference? Well, the difference is what is actually in that product that's going to make a difference, right? Is it vitamin C from ester C synthetic formulations, or is it vitamin C from acerola cherry, for example, right? That's the difference right there. And Dr. Dan has an entire Explore with Dr. Dan series where he talks about going around the world and finding and curating phytonutrients to be able to put in our products and use. And that's what makes a huge difference too, is they truly are whole food, organic supplements, all natural, that are really changing the game for people. But the way he's curating them, he's doing it in a way that makes more sense. Like, you and I can take some of the guesswork out of, why you need vitamin C with collagen to be able to absorb it better, because Dr. Dan's already done that for you. The next thing I'd love to share is that really it's our cellular absorption technologies. That's what sets us apart. We use 12 different cellular delivery modalities that help the body absorb up to 3 times higher and up to 9.5 times higher than the average supplement you might go purchase off of a shelf today. So that's great, because no longer are you guessing if this product's working or not, right? 83% of the time, supplements, what's on the label isn't what's actually in the bottle, because they're highly underregulated, right? So why would doctors be excited about this if they're highly underregulated? That's why most medical professionals don't get excited about supplements, because they're highly underregulated, but not ours. We spent $3 million on testing to make sure that our products are safe, efficacious, that the potency is there. So we're making sure that every single time we say, oh, there's 200 milligrams of liposomal resveratrol in our Eternol, that there's exactly 200 and there's not above 205. And so that's what changes the game too, takes the guesswork out of all of that. Now, our products are listed in the PDR. The PDR is the most trusted and authoritative publication, and it's where your medical professionals oftentimes go to look for pharmaceutical drug information. Well, our products, all 7 of our products, are actually listed in the PDR. So this is significant, right? This is showing more than just the $3 million in testing. This is showing that in order to be in the PDR, you have to have clinical dossiers, you have to have, every ingredient listed. So this is a big, big deal, my friends. This truly changes the game. So for some of you guys who appreciate supplementation and you're on here tonight and you're wondering, is this for me? The reality is that it can't not be for you, because what you've been using before, if you felt a difference, is phenomenal. You would only be upgrading to a more perfect, balanced system that's been tested and proven to work, right? So the science and the technology are there behind our products. We actually have 3 clinical studies that are all third-party studies. The first one's a cellular absorption and bioavailability study. So if you want to know how the products are being absorbed and to what percents into the body, of course, everybody's body's a little bit different, but these are the averages, up to 95% on that Eternal. I mean, come on. So that study's worth diving into. We also have an epigenetic study that talks about the gene function in your body and how several of our products actually can change gene expression because they're so highly bioavailable. So that's an incredible study to look into as well. Things like GLP-1 and BDNF, brain nootropic function, like who wants to think better and be more, less stressed out. So that's, what some of our products do that. They change BDNF expression. Well, let's talk about Revive too. Anybody here have joints or inflammation, right? So this talks about how one of our products, Revive, specifically helps reduce superoxide. So in vitro studies, it shows that superoxide, which is an overproduction of bad inflammation in the body, copious amounts of inflammation oftentimes lead to a body that's not at ease, right? So this product comes in and it helps reduce superoxide. So that's pretty powerful. So we're going to talk about these 6 wellness guardians, and then we're going to talk about one more that goes on your face. You don't eat it, okay? But these ones you eat, you consume. The first one is called Vitalite. We call it the Nourisher. It is our multivitamin. It's 5 little caplets. It's 4 that look the same, 1 that's an omega complex, and it is a beautiful, beautiful product, my friends. So if you've ever really sought out a good multivitamin and you feel like you found the best, I promise you, this is better, okay? So it's got 72 organic trace minerals in it. It's got an omega-3, 6, 7, 9 complex. It has in there 100 million live probiotic. It is beautiful. When people take this product, they automatically feel increased energy, and there's no stimulants in our product. Everything's non-GMO, gluten-free, corn-free, soy-free. It's, chemical-free, no SLS, anything like that. You're going to love the way that you feel on this because your body's actually going to absorb that nutrition. You're going to feel fuller, longer. You're probably going to sleep better at night. You're probably going to stop overeating, right? This product is phenomenal. It's a game changer for sure. So that is our multivitamin. The next one is our Revive. Revive is the one that whole study about superoxide was done on. Again, if you have joints or inflammation in your body, you want to be on Revive. It's got in there liposomal turmeric curcumin. It has in there, different types of mushrooms. It has in there, really its superpower is that liposomal turmeric. You would have to eat 3 pounds of food grade turmeric to get the potency of what's in 2 to 3 caplets of Revive, my friends. So if you're like, I used turmeric in my eating and ginger and all of that, like, okay, this is on a whole new level. And really it is reducing the bad inflammation in the body. And so it's a phenomenal product. I gave it to a girlfriend of mine that, happened to have a weird thing going on in her body. She had swelling in her knees. Her knees were filling up with fluid and she couldn't walk down her stairs. So she would go to bed at night, she'd wake up and she'd have this issue. It's crazy because what happened was as soon as she started on the Revive and the Eternal, she woke up, got out of bed. She didn't feel any discomfort. She just simply started walking down the stairs again. So it's pretty phenomenal, some of the incredible stories. And you know what? Stay tuned because we have 3 powerful stories for you later today from real people, real results. And I'm all about real people, real results. So yes, you'll love Revive. Okay, let's talk about immune, the protector. So how many of you guys have an immune system, right? I know I do, and we're headed into, a season, the fall season, where sometimes people are more prone to not feeling as well or catching certain things. So it's important to modulate the immune system. In other words, help your immune system cope with stress. And that's really what happens when your body's not at ease. Oftentimes it's related to the stress response in your body and anything you've picked up. Well, this product has 4 different types of nootropic mushrooms in there. That really helps. Nootropic mushrooms really, really help with what we call quorum sensing, which means it's helping both the innate and adaptive immune response in the body. So it's phenomenal. People love immune. They feel better on it. They feel like even if they have maybe, types of different, maybe seasonal allergies, that this product can help with that. So immune is a very, really powerful product as well. The Purify is our detoxifier. Okay, so I love this product because it really simplifies cleansing and detoxification. Now, I was a cleanse coach for 15 years and I got way into it, right? But what I love about this product is it's so simple. Most people, if they do a juice cleanse or a master cleanse or they do intermittent fasting, it's not sustainable long-term for them. And it doesn't really fully make sense long-term anyways, because we have these 5 elimination organs regardless, right? Your liver, your lungs, your colon, your kidneys, your skin, and you live in this environment every single day. So if you want to live in a happier, healthier body, you've got to prime those pumps. They're pumps that help shuttle out impurities, toxins, heavy metals, artificial sugars. So it makes sense to have a product like this where it's just 1 a day, or you could do up to 2. It's got dandelion in there, burdock root for your liver. It has chlorophyll. Beautiful, beautiful ingredients, humic shell, which is better than activated charcoal. And it comes in and allows the body to bind to heavy metals, artificial sugars, and shuttles them out of the body. Now, it's not a laxative. You can leave home on this product, but people experience phenomenal results on Purify. They feel lighter, they feel better, they feel like their digestion is better. It's a beautiful product. Okay, now we're going to talk about Eternal. Eternal is one of my favorite products. This little purple pouch, you rip the top off and you sip it. It's like a little juice box. It has 10 different superfruits in there. It's got 200 milligrams of liposomal resveratrol. It has in there glutathione, which is the mother antioxidant, and it is safe for everybody. So kids can have this product. My daughters love it. They're both in college now. I send it to them. They absolutely obsessed with this. They just called me back and they said, I need another box because all of their roommates are drinking it too now. So it's a very powerful product. It makes your skin glow. It makes you feel better. It gives you more natural increased energy. But really what it's doing, it's called the Rejuvenator because it's helping with better cell to cell communication in the body. And so it really is great for reducing oxidative stress on the body, which is how we age. So it is an anti-aging product with CoQ10 that's also a heart healthy product. So if you know people who struggle with heart health, this is a great product for them as well. And it really, honestly, you guys, it just tastes good. Everybody loves it. People feel like they breathe better on it. I mean, it's a phenomenal product. Okay, the next one is collagen. Collagen A. How many of you guys have skin? So this is doing so much more than just, helping you have beautiful glowing hair, skin, and nails because it's got biotin, keratin, hyaluronic acid. It's got 5 whole grams of marine type 1 collagen. It's highly, highly absorbable, but it's doing so much more than that. It's for repair and recovery. And if you do 10 days back to back in a row, that's what we call a 30-day cycle. So you do 10 days back to back. Again, you rip it and you sip it, tastes like strawberries. It's phenomenal. Like your skin's going to look different. Your hair's going to look different. You're going to feel like $1,000,000. You'll probably sleep better at night too. I hear a lot that people sleep better when they take it at night before they go to bed. Helps with leaky gut. It's a phenomenal product. Everyone needs collagen. Not all collagens are created equally. This one truly sets the bar high. Okay, last but not least is our Visage, which is our newest curated product. It is what we call a neurocosmetic, and it truly is a cutting-edge technology. It is a skincare serum. It has in there beautiful ingredients like bakuchiol and allantoin, and it's very moisturizing. People will say they use less moisturizer when they're using this product, but you're going to hear some incredible stories about this. This is the newest product we have. It's got new molecules in it, actually. And what happens is because it's liposomal, it goes in and it increases neurite length and the stimulation of DHEA levels, and it increases dopamine release, and people feel better on it. So it increases your positive emotions. So the best way I can describe this, I gave it to my girlfriend who runs a 20-booth salon in Utah, and she is very stressed out. She's got 3 kids under the age of 5. And so I said to her, I said, just try this and tell me what happens, and she's like, okay. I called her back in 5 days. She's like, all I know is people keep commenting that my skin is glowing, my pores have reduced, my fine lines and wrinkles are smoothing out. But what I will tell you is I've stopped yelling at my kids so much. So I hope that made you laugh. It made me laugh. It's such a great story. So when we have results like that, and you're going to hear more results in a moment, I want you to know that this is big business, right? This is big business. Helping people feel happier and healthier is big business. And so you have here with 3, you are one of the first group of people to start promoting 3. You can walk into any house right now and say, hey, I'm in 3. And people will go, 3 what? Right? And so the opportunity, you're just in such a prime time position for, exponential growth with 3 right now, especially in this economy. Like I said, our business is counter-cyclical, right? It's not based off of what's going on over there. It's based off of what do people need? Are people seeking additional income, but not necessarily having more hours in their day to work a 2nd, 3rd, or 4th job, right? Are people seeking for a way to earn income from home? Are people seeking an online business that's more turnkey, that has, it already has all the tools and the tricks and the things that you need to be able to do that, right? We're showing you the way. Remember, leaders know the way, go the way, and show the way. Well, it's the same thing here with the business. We have all of this already put together for you. Yes, you get a website. It's e-commerce ready. You get links and tools, all sorts of incredible marketing materials, and you have the support of your leadership. So whoever invited you on here tonight, They would love for you to partner with them in 3 because yes, they want you to have an incredible result and experience on the products. They want you to feel good. But once you start feeling good, could you see yourself sharing that feeling with others or sharing your story, your experience with others, right? And that's the key, is if you'd be willing to go out and share with others. Because in this business, we don't spend millions of dollars on marketing. We pay you millions of dollars, right? And additional income through the links and things that you guys share for going out and promoting. That's why we call it network marketing, is because you're building a network. You're out there, you're really talking to people and just sharing what you're doing. I will share this with you. We do pay 6 different ways. We have retail commissions, which are very straightforward, similar to affiliate marketing. When you come on board, you pay $30, you get an affiliate link. If you share that affiliate link with somebody and they purchase, for example, the Visage, okay, you would get paid a flat rate commission and you get paid the next day. So that's pretty good, right? Straightforward commissions. We also have introductory bonuses. That just means that when somebody comes on board with a certain introductory pack, we pay you an initial bonus. It could be anywhere between $25 all the way up to $350 every time somebody new orders. And then we have what are called commission overrides, which means that with 2 people here, we are a binary compensation plan. You start building, and as people start funneling underneath you, right? Everyone brings 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. We pay you a 5% of the entire the entire commissions, team commissions that are coming in your organization once you're active, qualified, and commissionable. And so that's actually quite simple to do, because think about it. It's a very natural pay plan. How many of you guys know 2 people with 2 legs, right? So you build a left team and a right team, and we pay you unlimited commissions regardless of depth. You can earn up to $27,000 per week in the commission overrides. I have heard some people could live with that. So wink, wink, right? I think it's pretty good. I've yet to see somebody match that. The next one is referral matching bonuses, which means that as you develop leaders, you get paid 7 generations deep in a referral matching bonus structure pool. So for example, if I were to enroll Craig, and Craig, let's say he was making $10,000 a month, I would be earning 30% of that, right? So that's what I would be taking home on a weekly basis in addition to that. So I really want Craig to win, right? So if people are like, I'm excited, let me go out, start sharing, and I'm going to, plug into the systems and do really well and be consistent about it, then boom, you've got a leader and you're going to earn, on 7 different levels there. All right. We also have what's called a global bonus pool, which means you can earn 3% of the entire global sales of the company, but you have to earn that. You've got to earn your way up to a position called 4-star, and you start participating in those global bonus pools. Now, when you become a global founder, that's different. Oh, I'm sorry, 3-star. When you become a global founder, that's different. And I'll show you how you can do that. The first thing you want to do is like, how do you get started, right? Well, there's really only 2 ways to get started. You can be a customer and you can pay full price for the products, or you can be a business builder, what we call brand ambassador, and you pay $30 and you get a discount. And if you subscribe and save, you get an extra 10% discount on the products for an entire year. Very similar to like a Costco membership, except for it's your 3 online account. And you're able to, really order in as much or as little as you like at the discounted rate. Now, you don't have to build a business to do that, but if you pay the $30, you pick any pack that you like here. You can do an intro pack, a premium pack, a business builder, or a founder. And you just pick any pack that makes sense for you and your budget. And I tell people that all the time. Like, you want to get in where you fit in. We will support whatever you decide to do. Obviously, the $200 pack is a great intro pack because you get to try the multivitamin, the Eternal, the Rejuvenator, and you get to try the immune support. And that's a great pack. I mean, it's a wonderful pack to get started with. The next one is the premium pack. Now, of course, I like the premium pack a little bit better because you get to try one of all of the products. So and you get an extra Visage for free. So the premium pack is $600, but you get to try all of the products and you get an additional Visage for free. So for me, that's probably the most popular pack because people come on board with that. They want to try everything. They want to see how they feel. And then next month they order in whatever they feel they're missing. And then we have a business builder pack, which is 1,360. Also a really great pack if you're business minded and you want some products on hand. But the founders pack really is where it's at. And the reason I share this is because this is for a limited time only. It will be going away at some point. And because we're only 18 months old, we're still rewarding those key people like you who are listening in tonight. And we're rewarding you and saying, if this is a pack that you'd like to purchase, then we'll keep you active, qualified, and commissionable for an entire year in 3. You do not have to place an additional order to be active, qualified, and be eligible to earn commissions. Plus, we notate in your account that you are what's called a global founder, which means forever and ever and ever, you're eligible to earn a 2% share of the entire global sales of the company that are paid out like a dividend, right? So it's like a revenue share and it's paid out like a dividend weekly for the rest of 3. And so this is something I got excited about. My husband and I both came on with a founding member pack, and then we had 22 people come on board with the founding member pack right out in the gate, like the first 2 weeks. And the reason that is they saw an opportunity for growth. They saw the opportunity to be participating at a very, unique timing. And 3, they saw themselves being able to revenue share. That's huge. Not very many companies offer that, and they didn't want to miss out on that. So that's something that I want to make sure you guys understand. Even if you don't pick that pack, I don't want you to say, "Oh, I didn't hear about it." So now that you've heard about it, know that it's an incredible pack. And so what we're going to do now, my friends, on that note, is I'm actually going to bring in a few friends to share their experience. And so we are going to start with Frank Overfelt, who is all the way from Utah, Salt Lake City, Utah. Hi, Frank. How are you doing?
Doing well. How about you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing
Thanks
great.
for inviting me.
Oh my gosh, thanks for saying yes. I know you're super busy, so thanks for jumping on. I can't wait. You look like a whole new person, my friend. You are glowing, but I can't wait for people to hear your story. Why don't you go ahead and share
Well,
what happened when you started 3?
okay. Well, let me share my 2 stories. The first one is about Immune, which of course is the enhancer for immune systems. And I went to visit my dentist 10 months ago, and I had a piece of my tooth fall out, and I was wondering what was going on. And he looked at my mouth and he said, "Frank, you're in trouble. You got 5 teeth that need to be pulled." And I said, "Oh my, what's that going to cost me?" He says, "Well, you'll need implants." And so he sent me to a periodontist, and he said, "Well, that'll be $9,000 to replace those 5 teeth." I said, "I think I'm going to have to hold off on this a little while." So I kind of neglected things, and then went back to my dentist about 4 months later, and he looked in my mouth and he said, "Are you in pain at all?" And I said, "No." He said, "The inflammation and infection does not appear to be prevalent in your mouth anymore." And I said, "Really?" Well, I'd been taking Immune all this time while I was visiting the dentist and doing these teeth problems. And so he was absolutely astounded that I had no pain. And I said, "Well, how long can I put this off until I have to do something?" He says, "Well, try and do it the day before you begin to experience pain." I said, "Wow, yeah, sure." How do you determine that? So I continued to do this, and finally I decided I have one implant scheduled now, but he was surprised, I was surprised that there was no inflammation and no infection present in my mouth and all those decayed teeth. So my second story has to do with Visage. Visage, as you know, is the enhancer for skin, and it's a new product that 3 put out. And I bought this series of Visage when it first came out in August, and been steadily taking it ever since. Well, I've been going to the same dermatologist for 20 years, and every 6 months he's thrilled at the fact that he's going to be able to use some liquid nitrogen on my head to get rid of my basal cell carcinoma. And this has been going on every 6 months for the last 20 years. So this last time I went to see him about 3 months ago, he looked at my scalp and he said, "I don't see anything that I'm going to have to use this liquid nitrogen on." I said, "Really?" he said, what have you been doing? And I said, well, I have this product that I've been using called Immune, or excuse me, Visage. And he said, well, it seems to be doing something because I have never seen your scalp so shiny in the last 20 years as it is today. So I attribute that basically to the fact that I've been using Visage on a regular basis and putting it on my scalp. And again, even tonight, my head is pretty much free of basal cell carcinoma. So I'm happy to give those two reports on those two products.
Oh, wow. Frank, that's amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that. Those are super powerful. Yeah. And, obviously, I mean, our products are not, made to cure, prevent, or treat any type of disease, but you're having some pretty incredible results with that. And I love hearing that. And yes, you are glowing. And I love that you shared the top of your head with us so we could see, like, I get it. There's a lot of men in my family who are going to be very excited to know that story. So thank you so much for sharing tonight, Frank. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, next we are going to have Tracey Fedel join us all the way from Florida. Tracey, are you with us? Go ahead,
Hi.
Tracey. Hi.
Okay. I
Okay.
spent all of 2023 praying to God because I was going to be 80. I was going to be in a wheelchair. I wouldn't be able to dance. My hairdresser was Trish Peterson, kept talking to me about it. And one of her clients, Joanne, told her about it. Anyway, we teamed up. And when I went to the first meeting, they told me about Revive and how I would be able to dance on my birthday, which is March 29th, my 80th birthday. And I could. I danced all night. I absolutely loved it. I was allergic to everything outside in Florida. That's where I live. And now I was taking 22 different drugs from the doctor. Now I'm only taking 11, and I've got a blood test scheduled for next week. And I'm just so excited. I can't wait to see how many more medical, because all 7 of these products are absolutely wonderful. I can dance, I can walk around. I just can't go on and on about how much these products have made my life the wonderful life I am having now.
Oh, Tracey, that's so beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing that. You truly are so blessed, and we're blessed to have you a part of 3. I'm so grateful, and you're out there sharing this with people too, and I think that's phenomenal. Like you're excited about the way you feel. I would be too if I was no longer needing a wheelchair. That would be amazing. And yeah, I mean, again, our products were not intended to cure, prevent, or treat any type of diseases, right? And you definitely want to see your doctor, but I really am a firm believer that when the body starts absorbing and it gets what it needs, Tracey, it does what it's supposed to do. And you are like the poster girl for that right now. So that's phenomenal. So thank you so much for sharing that with us. Appreciate you jumping on.
Thank you so much.
Yes, yes. All right. Last but not least, all the way from Georgia, we have Mr. Craig Easley. How are you, Craig?
I'm doing fine.
Good.
I don't
Well,
know if I can follow up on that one that Tracey did. That's an amazing story.
that's so great, right? Well, I'm sure that you've got an incredible result with 3 as well. So go ahead and take it away, Craig. Let's hear how 3.
Sure. Yeah, I've always been pretty active in my life. I mean, I grew up in West Texas and just curious and always active, whether it be social or sports or whatever. What I liked about the products, 2 of my favorites are the Revive and the Visage. The Revive for my mountain biking and wrecks and bruises, broken collarbones, all that stuff, the inflammation that I didn't even realize I had. Once I started taking Revive, it was a few weeks before I really could feel a major difference in it. I didn't feel my knees when I got out of bed. They don't pop when I squat down. The inflammation in my hand, I could see my knuckles again, and everything, but just everything, taking all the products. I mean, my AC1 has gone down. My good cholesterol has gone up. Bad cholesterol has gone down. Red blood cell count's gone up. It's just been amazing. But the other one is the newest product, the Neuro Cosmetic. I love Visage. It is my new little baby. I hope I don't make the other products jealous, but it is really wonderful. I'm putting it on before I'm out of the bedroom and putting them on before I go to bed, and I can just feel a major difference. Not only in the skin, but I think also as Frank was mentioning, just attitude a little bit and stuff. I had a big challenge the day after we got back from the convention of with a house, building a house. Then I had to go work on a computer. The guy updated my Google, and I didn't have my password. We couldn't find it. It was a big mess. And somehow I stayed calm. And I'm really thinking to myself, if this would have not had Visage, I think I really would have been a little bit more stressed out for sure. But I mean, I just feel the softness, like Fred was talking about his head. The lines in my head for all these years, they're not gone, but they're fine. I mean, my neck, I think, has been the biggest thing since I have been outside, been in the automotive business where I was outside, long days, what I call half days, about 10 to 12 hours a day, and stuff. So I just really felt the biggest difference, I guess, would just be that and just attitude a little bit with it, but just the moisture in my face and just it's just a wonderful product. And I never have really been into skincare that much or anything, but I can definitely tell a difference in this. My wife is starting to feel it, so it's all good. But that's just part of the community we've got here in three. People, purpose, and platform. What a great community to be involved in. My career, I was kind of getting towards the end of the auto industry. I was getting bored with it. I wasn't excited. And three's given me a new excitement for sure. So the science, the team, the leadership is unmatched in any platform, business, or corporation I've ever worked in, and I'm very grateful for that for sure.
Oh, Craig, that was beautiful. My
Yeah.
goodness, so many incredible stories and results. Like, wow, amazing results. I love that you're excited about the opportunity as well as somebody who's been in business for a lot of years. Yeah, it makes sense, to have an online
Mhm.
business and be able to transition well. And I love that you're experiencing the team aspect of everything we do as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and it does make a difference. I've never, and like you said, you were in automotive. I used to do outside sales for radiators and AC parts years ago. But I was out, I traveled a lot. And this industry completely like just allowed me to come home full time. And so I get excited when somebody says they're excited because I want people to have that experience. I want them to have results like what you're talking about, Craig, with their body, and at the same time, if they can earn additional income, yes, please. Why not? Right. Every time they share and somebody orders, cha-ching, right? So it's like, it's super helpful. So I'm going to invite everyone on while we say goodbye tonight. And Frank, if you want to turn your camera back on, and Tracy, and I think we may have lost Tracy. Shoot. I love it. I love it. I'm so glad she was able to pop on. But Frank and Craig, you guys, thank you so much for being on tonight. And I hope everybody who's listening in tonight, I hope that you saw a solution to maybe something you're experiencing here with three. And we highly encourage you to get back to the person that invited you on here tonight. We would love to be able to personally welcome you to three. So thank you guys so much. And thank you, my friends. And we'll see you next time. Okay. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Adrian.
Bye, Frank. Bye, Craig.